Do you believe that we have a part in our sanctification? Well, yes and no, depending on what you mean by that. The part that we play in our sanctification, remember, it's our sanctification. We're going to talk about more about this. That was actually going to be the video for today. We'll probably save that for next week. But what it means to be sanctified, there are three aspects or three parts of it, if you will, regarding sanctification. It's what God did prior to us even existing. It's what God is doing now. And then ultimately, in the end, it's that we will be sanctified completely forever. That is, being set apart. So how is God sanctifying us right now? And oh, by the way, why does my sanctification look different than hers? Why does my sanctification look different than his? Why are two people with the exact same issues, maybe even becoming believers at the same time? Why is their sanctification process different? Well, think about this way, guys. You being sanctified is not just about you. Imagine your sanctification really being akin to a trip. Your sanctification is God separating you from others, but there's a destination. As you're on the, let's call it the sanctification bus, do you all think that you're the only ones that God is taking that way? Have you ever been on a bus and the bus makes stops? There are different people that the bus has to pick up. So let's just use two people. Let's use Dinah and let's use Catherine. Both of them have the same issues, the same struggles, got saved the same time. They live in different parts of the world and they see different people. Dinah seems to be taking a little bit longer with her sanctification process than does Catherine. Monkey Moo said that he's on the short bus. Dinah, her sanctification process seems to be taking a little bit longer, going more and more out of the way than does Catherine's. Well, why is that? Is it that she's just so stubborn? No. Sometimes she might be fighting harder. She might be in prayer harder and longer. But again, this sanctification bus, if you will, is making stops. And so on the sanctification bus, there are others who are struggling just like Dinah. And so they pick up Lakeisha and they pick up Kelly, who again get a chance to see Dinah on the bus, on the road to sanctification. And then so they see her. It's like, wow. Now listen, I was struggling. I was hurting. But I'm so glad, not that I want to see someone else to go through what I'm going through, but I'm so glad that I see I'm not in this alone. And so, hey, Sister Dinah, let me ask you a question. Oh, yeah, sister. Yeah, I've been going through this stuff too. And let me tell you what's worked for me, what hadn't worked for me. Really. And so as we stop making our way, they pick up some more people. They pick up Sheila. Oh, Sheila comes on the sanctification bus struggling. Matter of fact, they had to stop the bus and open up the big ramp, pull out the wheelchair part and drag her on. And then she gets to see Lakeisha, and Lakeisha's helping her out and pointing to Dinah. And so, man, listen, we can make this, sister. And so our sanctification process is not just ours alone. Our sanctification process is for us as well as others, because God is not just taking one person to heaven. He's glorifying himself before a lot of people. Now, Catherine, where it looks like her sanctification process was a bed of roses, all of a sudden something happens. Something happens whereby she trips up. See, y'all thought that Catherine was on the easy street, like she was on a bullet train. Her sanctification. No, it just looked good for a while, but then she stumbled, she tripped, she fell. And as she's laying there, what happens? What happens as she's laying there? Linda, in her sanctification trip, pulls up beside Catherine. And she's just a little bit behind her, and she finds out, wait a minute, it's not going to be all bed of roses. It's not going to always be easy. Amen. Amen. I've got someone else to go along this journey with me. Sanctification process is a process, but it's not a solitary process. It's not an individual process. Your sanctification matters for others. That's why he says, let your light shine so people will see your good works and then glorify God. Your sanctification process, ladies and gentlemen, is not for you. All the world is a what is all the world is a show? Is that, did I say that right? Anyway, All the world I'm butchering this. Everyone's looking at you. Let's put it this way. Everyone is looking at you to see something. And some of the people that are looking at you to see something are some of the same people that are going through the same something that you're going through, and they want to see how you handle going through the same something. Are you with me? And so you can be a benefit to help the next person in their sanctification, in their walk, but also, have you ever noticed when you're going through something and you're helping somebody else, you're almost teaching somebody else that it helps you, it gives you extra encouragement, it gives you an extra boost, gives you a little bit of extra power. That's how it works. Now, you're not necessarily the teacher, but you're helping to teach someone else. And then again, and I used this before, how you can have an example of someone else looking up to you and you're looking up to someone else. I don't know if I still have that thing laying around here. Do I? I don't know if I have that thing laying around here. Where I think that's in the clips that I deleted before. Yeah, it is. I don't have that around anymore. But rest assured, someone has to see you because you're helping someone else out. Are you with me? Cameron says, hey, brother, he says, I'm with you.